we're almost on the verge of Terrifier 3. The whole horror world is hyped for it. I've been saying art is now gonna carve up Christmas the way he carved up Halloween in the last two movies. Now it's Christmas's turn to get its turn. Um, is there anything that you can tell us just to preview this? I mean, highly anticipated. I don't even know if that is a fair enough term. I mean, it is so anticipated among fans. I mean, I just within the horror community, it's like the hype is as we're recording this right now in early September, it is at an all-time high for this movie.
Yeah,
I,
I could tell you that it's darker for sure than at least part two. We went with a more brighter fantasy kind of movie, and this one kind of goes back to that gritty, grungy that All Hallows Eve had the original Terrifier kind of had, just obviously on a bigger scale. I mean, the budget was a lot bigger for us
mhm.
to be able to pull off some looks and something. The way we did part two, Damien wanted everything lit to where you see everything, every inch. Whereas this film, we do kind of like how Nightmare on Elm Street, the original Halloween, Black Christmas, pockets of lights, darkness. You don't know what's around the corner. It's got a very, very vintage film look. I mean, we shot it on the Panasonic lenses, like the old school, that all of the greats were shot on.
Oh, very
So
cool.
it's going to have a really, really cool feel, and a much darker feel. Art the Clown is much more sinister. There still is obviously the comedy elements that he has, where Art the because he's always having fun, but it's just a darker tone, which is interesting because it's opposite Christmas, which is such a bright, happy, holiday. So
Yeah.
I'm curious to see how the fans, view it and how they take it for sure. I think it's definitely again like one of those crazy. I mean, the kill count is through the roof. I feel like every scene in the movie is the bedroom scene now. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? Like,
Yeah.
because you got to just keep not letting him down and keep upping the ante. And Damien's out of his mind. He really is. I read the opening scene and I questioned for a half a second if I wanted to do the movie.
Yeah.
then I said, of course I do. I'm definitely there. But yeah, and you'll see why. But it's really cool in that also it expands more on the lore and of the gives you a little bit more background. But at the same token, which I hate when movies do this, it as it answers some questions, it raises others,
Hmm.
and it doesn't give too much away to where it still has the mystique behind art, and it
Hmm.
doesn't take away, again, it doesn't pull the curtain back where it's just you feel bad for like Michael Myers and the new remakes that they've done,
Right.
what I mean? So I'm proud of how Damien treaded that line, and I think horror fans are really, really going to connect with this one too.
Well, it definitely feels like it. I mean, again, we've been following the marketing. Obviously, we're as excited as anybody, and that recently released official trailer, that full official trailer, the naughty cut. I mean, oh my god, dude! I mean it, and it looks like what you're saying, like it's going to expand things. But I love hearing what you're saying that Damien is still walking that line
He
because
is.
so many sequels do make the mistake, as you say, of going too far into the backstory, um and sometimes you want more of that, and I expect we're gonna, like you said, get some more of that here, but walk the line. Keep some of the mystique, keep some of the mystery there. So that I think that's what fans want to hear.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I think fans are going to be very happy. I also think critics from the other two Terrifier films will enjoy this one as well. Hopefully they'll give it a shot. I think they
Yeah.
will. Just out of curiosity, I'm sure, just to see where we're at. You're going to see everything that we could put into it. We put into it is on the screen. Even though we had a bigger budget, we were
Hmm.
able to do bigger things. But at the same token, it's it goes quickly as well. You know what I mean? Like you never have as much as you want either. And we made sure that whatever we did have, we put on the screen. So this way, you really get to see this take another level up for sure.